15% tip, and on top of that it says a 8% tax. So restaurants are also using percent. What else? Buying a car or house, right? When you finance, you like car, don't you? What is your favorite car?
Bugatti.
Okay, Bugatti. When you buy it, you're gonna do what? You're gonna have to pay first tax on it. Second, if you're gonna finance it, you have to know how to use the percent in order for you to get what? The cheapest payment on it, right? What else? Surveys. So we say 35% of population voted for Romney or Obama, right? For example. So that's where all the percents are coming in. Let's do some real life examples, and then after we're gonna go on your worksheets, the one that I gave you, an example of a receipt that shows when you buy something, and then on top of it, it shows the tax. And then after that, we'll take a small test for 5 minutes and we'll be done. So, real life examples. Stores and discounts. Example. Gia wants to buy a dress that is $100 with the regular price. Then she notices that there is a sale in the store and she can get 40% off if she buys it the same day. Sounds familiar? How much dress is discounted? So first, what do we need to do? The first thing first, we need to do 40% of 100. So remember, what is 40% of 100, right? That's the first question we're going to look to. Alright. What number is 40% of 100? Then, what do we do? What is our is? What is our is? X. What is our of?
100.
What is the percent?
100.
What is the percent?
40.
What is our under the percent? What do we write?
100.
100. So you get what? Cos multiply. That gives us what?
4,000.
100 times x equals 40 times 100. Divide both sides by 100, right? So you get x equals 40. So 40% of 100 is 40. So if the dress costs $100, you have a $40, 40% off on the dress. How much you're gonna pay for that dress? The price is $100. That's the markdown. So discount, right? That's how much you're gonna pay for that dress. So if you get $100 dress and it's under clearance or whatever, or you have a 40% coupon on it, you're gonna end up paying $60. So if you don't know how to do the calculation, then they might say punch 30% or 38%, and then basically you'll be charged more for the dress, right? Now another example. Banking. Alright. Bank promises you to add 15% of your deposit to your account if you open a new saving account. You may understand that part. So basically what it's saying, if you go to the store, to the bank, if you go to the bank, put $1,000 right away in the bank, right? Open a saving account. They're gonna in addition to your $1,000, they're gonna add 15% of that $1,000 into your account. So that's like a promotion. So what they're doing, they're getting customers, right? Now, who can tell me how do we start the problem? How do we start the proportion? What is our first question that we have to think? What is
15%.
very good. So we're gonna change this, make it 15% of 1,000. How do we solve it? Who can tell me? How do we solve it? Where do we start?
Is overrun.
Is over of, correct, proportion. Is over of percent over 100, right? So what is our is?
No. Yes.
What is our is? X. What is our of? 1,000. 100 goes here. What goes on top of 100? 15. So we do what? Cross multiply again. We get 100 times x equals 15 times 1,000, right? Divide both sides by 100. So we get x equals, cross these two, $150. So basically what happens? If you go to the bank, basically, and open a saving account, put $1,000 in that saving account, they will add how much money to your account? $150. So basically right away putting $1,000, you earn $150. Right? Isn't that good? Yeah, I wish we could have that. That's not true for today. They give you very, very, very little percent. So, what number is, again, what number is 15% of 100? That's the question we're going to start with. Then comes the proportion, right? X over 1,000 equals 15 over 100. And then we solved it on the board. We have x over 1. Alright, so basically, look on your first page. It's the sale receipt, right? We bought something from Staples. And as you can see, the total was how much? $11.99, right? So the total on your receipt, it was $11.99, right? Now, under it, it says standard tax 8.75. So the tax is 8.75, right? Now we want to find out, having the total and having the tax, how much do we have to pay for the total? Because this is not total. Let's put it subtotal. Because the total is gonna come after adding the tax to it. Alright? So now, what do we do first step? Who remembers? What do we do the very, very first step? What sentence we're gonna do? What sentence we're gonna write? What is 8.75% of $11.99? How do we solve it? What do we do?
Is overrun.
Alright, so what is our is? X. What is our of?
$11.99.
$11.99. 8.75 goes here. What goes here?
100.
Right? So cross multiply. So we get, if we do that, we get 11.99 times 8.75 equals 100x, right? Divide both sides by 100. Divide both sides by 100. So that gives us x equals, if you do the calculation, you see that it will give you 1.05. So our total will be what? Total will be 11.99 plus extra $1.05. Make sense? So that will give us whatever the answer is. 13.04. So that equals 13.04. I was just showing you the sample receipt of Staples, right? How the tax is being calculated. So let's take a quick 5 minutes test on the second practice sheet. Practice test. And if you guys, I want you to work with groups. I don't want you to just do it by yourself. Work with your partner. See if you compare your answers. If you're doing it, you know, make sure your partner gets the same answer. Right. What is the fraction? Yes, that's correct. Then, what we have? It says write the percent as a fraction, right? Remember? Who remembers what percent sign was equal to?
100.
Out of 100, right? So if you have 6%, that means 6 out of use the calculator for the calculation, so it's fine. Use the calculator. Are you guys good?
Yeah.
Well, I told you to work with the group, so if your partner doesn't understand or having hard time, he may help.